minister in the United Church of Christ. As a Christian minister, I don't believe I'm qualified to speak on behalf of everyone at this rally. There are Mormons and Protestants and Catholics and atheists and agnostics, all sorts of people here. But I do feel that I'm a little bit more qualified than most to represent God. My God, at least. The God of the Bible. The God whose name is so holy it has been lost to time and who we now just call God. Also regretfully happens to be the God who is too often used as moral fuel to demonize Planned Parenthood. But in this God's story, God is consistently depicted as a compassionate God. A God who cares about the widow and the orphan and the alien. It stands to reason that this God is for anything that helps people. God is for pregnancy testing for poor women and poor families. God is for diagnosing and treating disease in victims of rape and sexual assault. God is for educating women about their own bodies. God is for women. And you know what? It's these kinds of undeniably good things that make up 97% of what Planned Parenthood has to offer. 97%! It is rare to find a church spending 97% of their time doing things that make God happy. Seriously, thank you, Planned Parenthood, for doing God's work. But the problem is, opponents of Planned Parenthood would have us believe that God only cares about the 3% of the time that Planned Parenthood comes down on one side of a particular morally gray issue. They assume too much about this God. This is a God who said, "Do not use my name in vain." They use this God's name to drive a wedge between compassionate people on either side of the issue. They use God's name for their own political gain. And I am sick and tired of it as a supporter of Planned Parenthood, but more as a Christian. So please, let's stop allowing them to do it. When they say God is pro-life, let's say yes, and God is pro-women too. And God is pro-healthcare. And God is pro-education even when it involves sex. Which, by the way, God created and is probably okay with too. And yes, I believe God is pro-choice. How could a God that gives humans free agency not be? The opponents of Planned Parenthood do not have a monopoly on the God who cares for everyone. So next time you hear someone shooting their mouth off about what God hates, please tell them from me, do not use my God's name in vain.
pleased to introduce Jim Tabakis.